Hello, folks. This week, I think we'll make it Hockey Blast Express week with a game coming out on Friday, just showing off all the different possibilities. And today, I've taken the card set that is a free card set from Play Games. It's made by Rick Laws. And I took all the information on his cards and put it into more of a format that's used today rather than Rick's format from a long time ago. If you go there, it's a great resource. It's got the lineups for each of the games, the goaltenders for each of the games. He's got all the cards, all the players there. I just picked out maybe 20 from each team, and I created two teams. Put a logo and some Team Canada uniform there. So I thought for today, I don't know if I'll play all 8 games, but maybe I'll play 3. We'll have to see. Have some different ideas for this week for Hockey Blast Express, but we're going to start off with 1972, the Summit Series, Canada and Russia. I still remember watching this as a little kid. I was in grade 7. I can remember watching a game on TV at school. I remember being on the playground, getting a radio, and all the jocks were huddled around the bike stand, listening to the hockey on the radio. Everybody was right into this way back in the day. Like my little black and white TV back then. I remember watching with my dad, and super fun, super tense. Back then, I hated the Russians with a passion. Much more respect for them now and their style of play, but back then when I was 12 years old, I did not like them at all. Anyway, let's try it with Hockey Blast Express to see how it turns out. Should be fun. I'll try and explain the game as we go, so if you don't know how to play it, I can hopefully help you out. Here's the first roll. I got rid of that pink dice for everybody. So whenever you roll a 3, it's a possible penalty check. So 6 is anybody, so we're going to grab somebody with a 0 and a 1. So it's going to be a chance to score for Russia. Lapkin's a 0, Henderson's a 0.5. And Tony Esposito, he's going to start. Dryden was awful. We'll give Esposito to start in this game 3 stars. So 1 to 3 stops it. And we roll the 5. And right off the bat, the Russians are going to put one in. And they lead her 1-0. Let's see who scored this one. Guy with the most amount of goals. We got a 7. And that is going to be the player with the best shot rating. So that is going to go to Alexander Yakushev for the Russians. It's late at night here. It's about 11 o'clock, so I'm not going to do assists. I'm just going to try and get it over quick and head to bed. But I thought it'd be kind of a fun. I was sort of super excited about this all day. So we had actually not Yakushev that's going to move. It's going to be, who was the person I used? Lyapkin. So Lyapkin is going to move and Henderson is going to move. And that is a power play goal for the Russians because of the penalty situation. 1-0 Russia. Next one, we're going to go to number 2. So we're going to compare qualities of number 5 and number 2. And the quality we're going to compare is 3, which is going to be power. The Russians have it. Cornway does not have it. So again, 1 to 3, a save by Esposito. Tony does not stop it, and Russia is up 2-0 quite quickly here in this hockey game. Let's see who's going to score it. It's going to be a 9. So it is going to be second best shot rating. So probably let's give it to Boris Mikhailov, their captain during that series. I did not like that man. And so now a big goal there. So we got to change Lachenko and Cornway. And Russia is off to a 2-0 lead on Team Canada here in 1972. It's going to be a penalty check. Oops. Penalty check. We got player number 4, player number 5. Tzankov is a 1. So is Lapointe. So they're even. So we'll cross out that play sequence. And it is 2-0 Russia. We're going to the second in the first period. It is going to be 1 is going to visitor scoring chance. There's a chart And I'm going to read out number 31. I can't show you because it's intellectual property of Play Games. 31 reads, visitor player rolls for a goal using shot stars +2. So a choice player. We probably got to go with Yakushev. I'm just going to roll this. If it comes up with a Jack, Queen, King, he's going to get credit for the star, and he is going to get it. So it's going to be 4 plus the 2 on the rating. So it's going to be an instant goal, 1-6. He's going to score. The Russians put it in. This time it's going to be Alexander Yakushev who puts it in. And since he used his card for the ratings, we're going to have to rotate him. Russia leads this one 3-0 in the first period. I think the Canadians got blown out in game 1, if I remember right. They got off to a great start. I remember being so excited, but I believe it ended 7-3 just off the top of my head. I'd have to check that, but right now it's 3-0 Russia. Holy smokes. We're going to 2, and we're going to check qualities of Mikhailov and anybody we want. So probably pick the best player here. Mikhailov is power, smart, and star. Frank Mahovlich has all of those, so let's use him. See what trait we're going for. We're going for number 5, which is smart, and they both have it. So that will cancel out that one. So we will rotate Mikhailov, and we'll rotate Frank Mahovlich. Here comes the roll. We are now going to have a home chance. Home scoring chance, 14. Red die is home scoring chance. You go to that chart. 1 is visitor scoring chance. 3 is a penalty. You check players' penalties. 2, 4, and 5, you're going to be checking qualities. So we're going to the home scoring chance, number 14. Visitor goalie must make a play save. So Trechak has to make a play save. And he is 1-2 trying to stop the goal. He does not. Canada is going to put in their first goal. We'll see who's going to score it here. Number 6 is going to be a player with the best shot rating. And that is going to be, we got quite a few tied here. Let's give it to Bobby Clark. He used to be one of my favorite players back in the day for the Philadelphia Flyers. So we're going to use Clark's for the goals. We'll rotate him. I'll have to double check that on the rules. We didn't actually use a player to determine the goal. We used the goalie, but since he scored, we're going to rotate him. Next roll, we have a 3. It's going to be a penalty check. So Petrov and Parise. JP Parise, if you remember during the series, he took his stick and was going to hit the referee in Moscow. He didn't do it, but he took a run at it. It was pretty dramatic. And right now, 1.5 and 4.5, it's going to be a shot for the Russians. 1-3, Esposito stops it. 4, 5, 6, it's a power play goal. Esposito cannot stop anything. Russia is going to get a power play goal. Oh, man, things are not looking good here for Canada. And who's going to score? We got number 8. That is the second best shot rating. So the first one is going to be Karlamov. Second one, we're going to make it Petrov. So we're going to have to rotate Petrov anyway. And JP Parise, we're going to rotate because we use their cards. So Petrov will score for Russia, and 4-1 for the Russians here. This might end up like real life. So we're going to have a quality check on player number 5 and player number 3. And the quality we're looking for is 6, which is a star. Esposito is a star. Ragulin is not. So a chance to score for Canada. 1-2. Trechak makes the stop. And he does not. So Canada is going to put this one in. Let's see who's going to score it. It's number 12. It's going to be, we're going to roll for a player. 6 is the choice, so it's going to be player number 2. Ronnie Ellis is going to put that one in. So Ellis scores for Canada. And we're going to rotate Esposito and Alexander Ragulin for the Russians. Next roll is a 4. We're going to be doing a check on Kuzkin and Paul Henderson. And the check is going to be a 1, which is speed. Henderson has it. Kuzkin does not have it. So Canada coming back on another chance. Tretiak 1-2 makes the stop, and they're going to score. Canada puts it in. Let's see who's going to score this goal. It is going to be an 8. I probably should get a better die than this one. It's going to be an 8, which is the second best shot rating. Henderson is top. Gilbert Perreault, he only dressed for a couple goals. We've got him in for today. Is going to put it in for Canada, and Canada puts one in. And we got to rotate our guys. So we got to rotate Henderson. We got to rotate Kuzkin. That's one thing I always forget to do is rotate, especially early when I started this game. Next one, we got a 5. We're going to check player number 3, Chadrine and Serge Savard. The quality we're looking for is 4 is the hit quality. Neither one has it, so we didn't check off this one. So we're still in the 4th time segment for this period. And a possible penalty check. Liapkins is 0. Ronnie Ellis is a 2. So it's going to be a power play chance for the Russians. Esposito's got to stop this. 1-3, he'll stop it. And a 5, the Russians score again. A power play goal. Holy smokes. Big power play goal by the Russians. Let's see who gets it. It's going to be number 10. The 3rd best shot rating. This is 1, 2, 3. We'll give it to Chadrine with the big goal. Lots of goals in this opening period. Holy smokes. We got to rotate Liapkin, and we got to rotate Ronnie Ellis. Next one, we got a 2. We're going to be checking a quality check. So I rolled a 2. And player number 1 against anybody we want. So speed, skill, smart, and star. Do we have anybody can match up that? We don't. Maybe we'll give it to Mohavlich. He's got most of them. Let's see what we're looking for. We're looking for number 3, which is power. Mohavlich has it. Karlamov does not have it. So chance for Canada. They're going to shoot. Number 2, Tretiak makes the save. So that will cancel out that. First period, Russia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals in that first period for Russia. 1, 2, 3 for Canada. I think the actual score, I'd have to check the score. In my mind, I seem to think it was 7-3. And already it's 5-3 for Russia to go to the second period. We got to change these players. So we got to change Mohavlich and Karlamov. So we're going to the second period. Wow, what a hockey game. I was expecting a low-scoring game where they cancel everything out, but the opposite is happening. Player number 2, number 2, so we're going to be a quality check. Gusev against anybody we want. So power and a hit. Maybe we'll go with JP Parise and check on the qualities. We're looking for number 2, which is skill. Parise has it. Gusev does not have it. Possible chance for Canada. There's the shot. Number 3, Tretiak does not stop it. So it's going to be a goal for Canada. 8 is going to be the second best shot rating. Perreault is 1. We're going to give it to JP Parise. So JP Parise is going to put that one in. I'm just going to put a line here so I know these were scored in the first period. And Canada gets off to a great start. Parise puts it in. Rotate him and Gusev. So the scoring continues in this hockey game. Not what I was expecting. 4. We're going to check Vikulov against Brad Park. And the quality we're looking for is 1, which is speed. They both have it, so that will cancel out that one block. The one scoring segment. And we got to rotate the 2 players. Here it comes. Next time sequence. We got a 3. Penalty check. Number 1, Lebedev, 0.5. Perreault is a 0. So Canada is going to get a power play opportunity. Tretiak 1-2 will stop it. And he will stop it. So a big save there by Tretiak. So Perreault and Lebedev will get rotated. Go on to the next one. And we are going to have a home scoring chance. Red 6 is home scoring chance. Number 14 reads, visitor goalie must make a play save, otherwise a goal. So Tretiak 1-2 for the stop, and he will make the stop. Tretiak with a big stop there. So we didn't use any player cards, so we're not going to rotate anybody. And we're going on to the next time sequence. We got a 3 possible penalty check. We're checking Shadreen against Savard's is 0. Shadreen's is 0. So that is the end. So only one goal in that period. Have to rotate Shadreen and Serge Savard. We're going to the third period. 5-4 Russia. 1972 Summit Series between these two rivals. We're going to have a visitor scoring chance. So red 1, you go to the visitor scoring chance. 62, any home player with a penalty kill circle. And Pete Mahovlich, dressed for this game just because of his circle, will prevent the goal. Nothing happening there. So Pete comes up with a big defensive effort. Player number 2, we're checking the 2 1s. Quality we're looking for is going to be number 1, which is speed. Henderson has it, so does Yakashev. We're going to have to change the big Russian, Paul Henderson, the big hero who scored the winning goal in Game 8 in Moscow. Next one, it's a 6, home scoring chance. This could tie up the hockey game. 54, visitor defense player in 5 stops it with a quality roll or a defensive square. Vladimir Luchenko has the defensive square, so no goals there for Canada. We're on to our last time sequence. 5-4 Russia, game 1. Oh, we got a visitor scoring chance. Russia trying to put this game away. It's going to be a 21. Home goalie must make a shot save. Esposito only has a 1 there. Oh, this could be bad for Canada. And the Russians are going to score. So Russia puts it in. Tony O couldn't stop at number 9. It's going to be the second best shot rating on the Russians. Karlamov is a great goal scorer. He would be number 1. We're going to give it to Blinov then. So Russia, Yuri Blinov, he'll be the one we rotate since we used his card. Puts it in. A big goal, 6-4 right now for Russia. We're going to player number 2. We're going to use Mikhailov and Gary Bergman for the quality check. Quality looking for is a hit quality. Bergman has it. Mikhailov doesn't. Canada has a chance to come back here. Tretiak 1-2 with the save. It'll end the game. He's not going to do it. Canada is going to score. So a big goal there by Canada. And we're looking at number 6. This is going to be player with the best shot rating. So it looks like it's Yvan Cournoyer. So Yvan Cournoyer puts one in for the Canadians. And we got to move Bergman and Mikhailov since that's what we used. And we're still in the same time sequence. Canada could try it out. It is now 6-5. We're going to have a quality check. Player number 1, Valery Karlamov. Player number 5, Pat Stapleton. This does not look good for Canada. We're going to roll a 2, which is skill. Karlamov has skill. Pat Stapleton does not. Esposito 1-3 can make the save. He does not make the save. Russia's going to put one in. Let's see who's going to score it here for the Russians. Number 2, second best shot rating. First one is Karlamov. Second one has got to be Viktor Vikulov. So Vikulov puts it in for the Russians. We got to rotate Stapleton, rotate Karlamov. We keep going until there's no goal in that time sequence. So we've had 3 goals in this last segment, and we got a 5. So again, it's going to be a quality check. 6 is anybody. So their best player is probably... Vikulov's got 3 traits. Maltsev's got 3 and a 4 checking symbol. He'll be going against Bobby Clark. check out the trait. Number 2 is skill. Maltsev has it. Clark does not have skill. So it's going to be a scoring chance. 1-3. Espo stops it. And he will stop it. So no goal in that one. Russia puts in 2 in this period. Canada 1. This game is going to end. Russia 7. Canada 1. Game 1. I'm not sure how many I'm going to play. This was really fun. In the 1972 Summit Series. So that's all for now, folks. This is Hockey Blast Express with the 1972 Summit Series. Russia takes game 1, 7-5. Again, just off the top of my head, I believe it was 7-3 for Russia, but correct me if I'm wrong. That's all for now, folks. Talk to you later.